And this show is a testimony to the resilience of our industry.
No, aftermarket is a huge focus area for us. In fact, the best stand place we are standing, these are all our aftermarket components. Our aftermarket revenue is almost 10% of our group revenue. And
as a Forza group, it's the first time that we are having a hall or a stand here in this exhibition. So that's the major, change, because we were not here 3 years ago. It's our first participation as a group.
With a gap of almost 3 years, India's flagship auto component show is back with lot of changes, innovations and technology advancements. This year, Auto Expo showcased a vast range of automotive components from big engine subparts to small automobile accessories by OEMs and new startups.
What you will see in this show, of course, in the conventional ICE segment, there's a lot of progress that's happened, whether it is in the ICE side, where there is a lot of focus on better emission controls, whether they are flex fuels, including some companies are displaying hydrogen technologies here. And on the other side, there's a huge amount of focus by the government on safety, so you will find a lot of elements on safety over here. And that apart, there's a lot of focus on electric mobility. The era of startups, and we also have a pavilion on the startups. It's called the Technovations. There are 25 companies that are displaying their state-of-the-art newer technologies.
entire product portfolio is agnostic to which kind of energy the vehicle runs on. So we have products like switches, lights, horns, then seating, alloy wheels, etc. And then a lot of EV components which we have introduced across the board.
We basically serve the industry wherein we are able to reduce the noise levels, the sound levels, which gives a comfort to the passengers sitting in the cabin. And for commercial vehicles, it's a comfort level for the drivers, which acts as a safety factor. Yeah.
Nowadays the customers are more into specific things. They are very specific about what they need in their car. So we cater all those things, whether it is about the infotainment system, whether it is about the headrest monitor, it is about the speakers, components, the heavy music system, what they need.
Being highly fragmented, India's automotive aftermarket has been under transformation since a very long time, and the market witnessed 25% growth in first 2 quarters of 2021 to 22. Evidently, the aftermarket has shown quite an evolution since the pandemic.
The financial year 2022 was the best performance year for the auto component industry till date. We achieved the highest turnover despite a lot of challenges on the front of the industry. And we grew at about 23%, year ending FY March 2022, our turnover stood at $56.5 billion US, and in the first 6 months of the current fiscal, we've grown over 34% over the last fiscal half, with a turnover of $33 billion. Our export in the first half stood at $10.1 billion US. We at ACMA and our members are in line with the larger goals of the country, which is on carbon neutrality by 2070.
No, I think there is a lot of migration, if I'd say, from consumer perspective, from a basic vehicle to a top-end vehicle, from a feature-rich vehicles. So like if you remember a few years back, there were some sensors for rain, wiper, etc. Used to be in luxury, now they are basic. You have wireless charger, you have got alloy wheels, you have got LED lighting. So people are obviously preferring a lot for premium high-end vehicles, and also there is a lot of traction from a EV perspective. So migration of IC to EV, and initially we are seeing a lot of traction from a two-wheeler and a three-wheeler perspective.
Norms coming up in India. So we had cafe norms, and we have the vehicle scrappage policy coming up. Yeah, there is a shift going on wherein the SUVs are getting more prominent, and currently the SUV share is close to 40% now.
Now everybody is looking about the OEM fitting. OEM fitting means the original equipment manufactured by the company who owns the cars. So the customer nowadays is looking after those things. So we are getting into the OEM production nowadays.
Having a large unorganized section, the automotive components industry has been facing several challenges as a B2B marketplace.
There are strong headwinds. You hear about the energy crisis in the Europe, so there are some recessionary trends in the Europe and the American market, and this could some way, we are wary of the fact that these recessionary trends could impact our exports adversely.
So challenges, I think primarily if you remember 1.5-2 years back, there is a huge shortage of semiconductors and electronic components. I think that has softened a lot. I think things are much better, but still I think it's not there what it was pre-pandemic.
This market in India is still to be matured, and we have a lot of unorganized sector in this, which we need to take it forward. Commodity prices, and we had a challenge of the logistic costs, especially for the imports.
What happens is the retailers or the end users who buys product from us, they know what is happening in the international market, they know what is the trading price. So this is the most difficult situation what we handle every day.
The show has had 6 international pavilions from different countries showcasing their advanced technologies and innovations.
So in Fursa, we manufacture bearings, that's our core product, mainly for commercial vehicles, wind energy, and passenger cars. We are bringing a bunch of innovations just to remark everything related with the EV, with the smart mobility and electrification.
We are producing machines, and those machines are built to process switch wires, high voltage or low voltage. And our customers are then the tier ones for the OEMs. So all wires which are most likely in a car are processed with our machines.
Automotive world is racing towards future mobility, but every individual has a different idea of it.
So the future of mobility should be an environment-friendly, sustainable, and a safe solution for people.
The big trend is the electrification. So there are different trends, right? So you have the electrification, you have the artificial intelligence, the autonomous driving, you have many trends.
Yeah, I think there are two trends. So there is for sure this electrical driving, is one trend, and then this automatic driving.
With around 800 exhibitors from 15 countries and more than 1 lakh visitors, Auto Expo Component 2023 has been a great kickstart to the new year for automotive industry. Industry stakeholders got more footfall than anticipated and foresee a better business with new technologies coming in for the future mobility.